Lincoln Park in Pomona, California is a historic district with homes that were built between the 1890s to 1940s and was established as a historic district in 1998. These vintage homes give the city its character with a broad range of home styles and landscapes. The neighborhood is also home to community spaces like Lincoln Park itself, a small circular park that includes tall trees, healthy grass, along with a playground. Additionally, the park includes a statue of Harriet Tubman called North to Freedom, put in place by the city's Cultural Arts Commission. In an interview at the park, I approached a man resting at the gazebo, and I asked if he could be interviewed, and he said yes. I asked if he lived in Lincoln Park, and he said no, he didn't. He lived in Ontario, but he likes coming to Lincoln Park because it's in the nicer part of Pomona. He said that other parts of Pomona were more run down, and he didn't like going to those places. He wasn't employed, but he enjoyed spending his time in Lincoln Park. He didn't live in the community, so he didn't have any critiques. On the contrary, he said he was enlightened by the sight of the peacocks, since it was his first time seeing them.
Not only does the neighborhood include art, one of its most eye-catching features is its landscape. Every street is lined with trees, varying from palm trees to cacti to oak trees. All of these mature native plants add to the character of the neighborhood, and their age represents that of the older community as well. These large trees provide the citizens with shade on their sidewalks, which along with their decent construction make the neighborhood a great place for a walk, connecting its people. Additionally, these trees, being in between the road and sidewalk, give pedestrians extra safety and act as a buffer between them and the street, giving the sidewalk a safer feeling when walking. All of these features make the landscape important to the culture of the neighborhood.
The neighborhood still has its issues, such as the fact that, for some reason, the park's neighborhood has no doors. Moreover, the old age of the district has caused the street layout to be very non-uniform, creating awkward intersections that can cause drivers issues. Above that, the city is only becoming more expensive, with homes valued from $600,000 up to $1 million, while the median income is only around $70,000 a year. Lincoln Park is certainly not the only place in California with this issue, but it is reflecting in their landscape. While many homes are taken care of, some have been completely run down and unmaintained, though the community aims to keep its architecture intact and presentable. As mentioned, architecture in Lincoln Park is what makes the neighborhood unique. The many styles of homes, all recognized as historic by the city of Pomona, include Craftsman and California Craftsman, Folk Victorian, Colonial Revival, and Spanish eclectic style homes. These styles, all distinct yet adjacent to one another, are symbolic to the people who live there, all unique themselves but forming a community around preserving Lincoln Park. The citizens' desire to preserve their neighborhood is proven by its own Pomona Heritage, a group dedicated to helping members of the community maintain their homes in hopes to keep the town's history. The group holds home restoration workshops along with annual home tours that aim to highlight the diverse architecture of the neighborhood. Overall, the great thing about Lincoln Park is that ultimately it is not a particular building that stands out or is utterly important. Instead, every home is uniquely important, just like the people that work so hard to maintain them, making the entire neighborhood a landmark itself.